Hi, my name is Jane Scarf, and I'm coming to you from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And today I want to talk to you about the great success that Kristina Pablos had in a mall with regard to vaccination passports. And you'll be happy to know that what she used to protect her rights was the Canadian Bill of Rights. There was dialogue between the mall security and the police, and she said they're doing law enforcement, so they're covered by the Canadian Bill of Rights, and I have a right under Section 1A and 1B, and she has the right to her privacy, informed consent, and the right to be treated equally by the law, because these mall securities are now acting as law enforcement. So normally, when someone enters private property, whether it's open to the public or not, whoever has the authority to the property, owner, occupier, they say, so that could be the owner or the renter, and whoever has that authority can just simply tell anyone they want to leave, and if they don't leave, that's trespassing, and the police will enforce that. And they said to Katrina, well, the way the law is, if the occupier doesn't want somebody with a red coat in the place, and they're notified that they have to leave because they wear a red coat, the police will come and remove them if they don't go. And she said her argument was, in general, this is different. She has the right to be treated equally under the Bill of Rights, and this is correct. When they're doing this vaccination passport, that's enforcing law. So they have a higher standard of care than they would have as simply someone uh, controlling or supervising private property, like so a private individual or company managing or controlling private property. Normally, as I said, they can just point out anyone and they have to leave. But in the case of when they're doing law enforcement, they have to go to a higher standard. And that higher standard is the Canadian Bill of Rights. And what puts them there is that all of law enforcement is regulated by the Criminal Code of Canada. So anything federally regulated, bingo bango, Canadian Bill of Rights. So this is a lot more effective position than some other people that have been trying to do the small challenge. And those people are saying that the mall has no right to remove them because they have a right to be there under various laws here and there. And they said right in the Trespass Act, they claim that they have a right because it says whoever doesn't have a right to be there and is told to leave, they have to leave. So this doesn't apply because the way that's defined in law is right to be there means owner, so deed, renter, lease, or some kind of a formal right to be there. It could be a contract work or something like that. So they were not able to maintain with her. She maintained. She has her rights, and in the end, they said, "Okay, you can stay." And she said, "Why? Why do you suddenly change your mind?" And they didn't say. So my guess is because she would have a defense with her position she took. She could argue after that they were not using the Trespass to Property Act properly, in that they were using it to enforce law with, and in which case they would have to do it with regard to her rights. And the other people, unfortunately, if you take the wrong position and you get a ticket, you won't be able to defend. But Katrina, if she had got a ticket, a trespass ticket, she would have been able to defend. So I'm encouraging everybody to look at her video, and when you're confronted with that kind of situation, adhere to your rights under the Canadian Bill of Rights, because if they're doing vaccination passports, that's law enforcement. Law enforcement's federally regulated. Everything federally regulated falls under the Canadian Bill of Rights. So I'm going to leave you with that for today, and I'm going to put her video in the credits. So thumbs up to Katrina, and moving forward, I hope people follow her model. And I'm going to leave you with this, hashtag we got this.